I'm here for it. Lysandra, how you doing, sis?
Hi. Hi, thank you so much for being here with me. Rep. Simon, I wanted to ask you about the gerrymandering stuff first, but you know what? Everybody's pretty much covered that. I want to talk to you about your district. Your district is in Northern California, and it is
Yeah,
extremely special because it is Oakland. I lived in California for 13 years. So I know Oakland, I know Berkeley, I know that area, and I know it's extremely diverse.
yeah,
With your district being up there and the increase of the dangerous rhetoric
yeah.
for Black and Brown people and for immigrants, I know that that impacts your community just so much, just as it impacts the rest of the country. So, in times like this, I feel like we need to come together. And with what's going on, it feels kind of hopeless for us, the Black and Brown folks, and anybody that's marginalized. Why do you think that people of California, of the Bay Area, should be getting up and literally anywhere in California should be getting up and voting yes for Prop 50?
I appreciate, first of all, it's so awesome to meet you. It's amazing to be on this call tonight. I'm actually not hopeless. I actually have a lot of hope because we have this opportunity with Prop 50. I'm a new member of Congress. Many folks know that, for 30 years, literally since I was a young woman, a teenager, I've been organizing all over California and throughout the country, repping for young single mothers like I was one. I am a widow, I'm disabled. And as a Black woman who understands really the intersectionality of how we all move forward, Prop 50 is an opportunity. And I want to be clear, this is not politics as usual. Prop 50 is about survival. If we
Mhm.
lose, and I am always half full, right? But if we lose, there's no movement. I want to be clear, being a new member of Congress, I'm clear, I'm on that floor every single day. There will be no 2026. Every struggle, every civil rights struggle, our workers' rights struggles, the fight for women's rights, the ADA, the love for our immigrant communities, it depends on us keeping the ground that we have already won. I got to tell you, we're talking about an administration in 8 short months who has ripped you and your grandmother of Medicare, lessened food benefits for poor families, has ended clinical trials at second stage for children fighting cancer. This president, and I'm in here, sis, this president is hell bent on stripping our folks of every single hard won fight and right that we have bled for. So it's more than gerrymandering. Prop
Mhm.
50 provides the people of California with the opportunity to flex our power to take back the dreams that we all have fought for. I believe that so deeply as an 11th generation American to the first generation Americans that I have been working with and working for. What's happening right now in Washington, D.C., this experiment of this republic is almost over, and I believe in this country. Prop 50 gives us the opportunity to fight back with all that we have, and we will win. So I am hopeful.
Yes, I could listen to you talk all day. I'm
Wow,
gonna
sis.
make that
I'm
my
pumped. I'm
ringtone.
pumped. We have to win.
Yeah, no, we have to win. And that's why if you can donate, you should yes on 50live.com. Okay, so I know that it's a big ask because like I know people it's hard to ask people to donate money. Why do you think it's a worthwhile thing for somebody to take their hard-earned dollars and donate it to a cause like this?
Yeah, I love the question. And so, like many folks on the call, we're all students of movements. Whether you know how your parents ended up in this country, they fought like hell to give you a better life, or like me, I've been a student of the civil rights movement. I've been studying Keynesian nonviolence all my life with working with young people on the ground. If we can literally all give 5, 10, 25, 50, $3,000, whatever you have, what you do in this campaign, you are directly funding folks to organize in communities. We want folks to actually say, I'm going to take time off work. I'm actually going to be a paid organizer. I'm going to print window signs. I'm going to literally go into every laundromat. Remember, this campaign is not just about fighting the oligarchy. It's about making sure that mother who doesn't have quarters for laundry understands that she has the power to ensure that we keep medical care for elderly folks and for disabled folks, that we fight back against the homophobic and transphobic administration that is throwing all of our children under the bus. I'm a single mom. I've run campaigns myself to get into office. every window sign is $5, right? If I'm going to hire an organizer to knock 500 doors, I need to make sure that person has water. We need to get on TV every single day. The Republicans, they don't care about your health care. They don't care about your child who
Mhm.
is desperately seeking a good education. So they're spending millions of dollars to flood the airwaves. I say we fight back with the little and big that we have. Whatever we have, this is it, sis. Sis, there's no 2026 if we don't win in November. They are doing everything possible to still not just the democracy, but the way of life and the justice that we have fought for. And I say, hell no. So, whatever I have, whatever we have that we can spare, let's fund our organizers. Let's fund our voices. Let's get on TV. Let's get on radio. Let's do this. We only
Mhm.
have a few short weeks, but we can win. I know that. Tonight, we're going to take it to the top. We're going to get enough organizers hired, enough door knockers trained, enough phone bankers set in stone. We got to plug in phones. We got to buy laptops. We are going to prove to the rest of the country that California will lead the fight to justice, the fight to equality, and really the fight for this very country's basic ideas of fairness and equity and a multicultural democracy that honors us all,
Period.
right?
Yes.
I think
Amazing.
so.
Well, okay, so I'm amazing to all of that. I am a comedian, and so I like to focus on putting a little bit of joy in our daily lives. And I feel like
Let's
what makes
go.
us special is that we are able to laugh in the face of darkness, and we do see light even though things might look so dark.
Yes,
So
yes.
what do you have any like final words as we're going to be wrapping up here soon, like on what I because I feel like this is going to help the black and brown people specifically, if we can come together and we can like focus on the fact that there is hope and that we can that we are more alike than we are different. So what is something that you would say to those people specifically, uh to get them out and get them to come together?
First of all, you said it. Organizing is joy. When our folks come together and we bring music and we bring literally the stories of our people and we're marching and we're knocking on doors and we're asking folks to literally lend their power, it's the most critical resistance that we can do in this moment. We feel really hopeless, many of us, because we see ICE on our streets. We see folks being, taken and kidnapped, and due process is thrown out the window. One of the things that is very real right now is the joy is our power. We have it. If you have the right to vote in California, we can flip this whole script. Even if you're not in California, if you have 5 or 10 or $15 to spare in this moment, you will fuel a movement that will be undeniable. I would not tell you that if it was not true. So many times in politics, folks are given false promises. But one of the things that I know, again, being from California, my parents are from the South, I have an Afro Latina daughter, our lives are on the line. And
Mhm.
so let's smile, let's sing, let's march. We can weep later. But right now we got to organize. All right. Thank you so much, sister. Nice to meet you.
Thank you. And everybody, yes, on 50 Live. That's where you find it.